Everybody, I just wanted to go through a simple strategy for using the stochastic to trade, really. I'm using the false breakout stochastic down here on the bottom. This is obviously TradingView, but it's available on globaltradingsoftware.com. Now, it's a pretty cool tool. I just want to go through a strategy on how to trade that. So I've got a starting point. This is Euro Japanese yen on the hour. And I've got a start point here, if you see on the far left here, and these highs, and then this the overbought zone. So the overbought zone is from 80% on this, and the oversold is from 20%. Now, what we're looking for here is when the price action starts to move down, we get in the oversold zone here. Then we start to pull back up, but the percentage K and percentage D do not cross in the overbought zone. We then come back down. We can see these yellow dots here, denoting strong bearish trend. So these are false breakouts to the upside, if you like. So this denotes a really strong trend, and we can see that. But then when we start to pull up and we get in the overbought zone with a percentage K, percentage D, that's when we do our first fib measurement. So we're interested from this high to this low. Why are we interested in this low? Because from that low, we've gone into the overbought zone for the first time, and we want to measure this move up. So one thing I want to do in the take a fib retracement from those highs there to these lows. Now, so again, what I'm looking for here is this pullback into my, I really use these zones a lot, 382 to the 50, to the 618, and the 786 is a last chance saloon. We can see here, once we pull back against this main bearish trend, the price action pulls up and finds resistance in this 382 to 50. I've colored it in green because that's my high probability zone. And then I'm looking for a short to go out. Now, you can see here, we get two red arrows on this false breakout stochastic. So let's go in a little bit here. So these are denoting, these are good times to go short here or even here. So entry would be very simply below this pivot, which this first attempt here, because this is the candle we get the red arrow on. The previous pivot here is where we want to be going short. So just turn that in green for go and stop just above that pivot here. Nice looking zone here. But again, how far does this trade go? Where does it go? We use that fib retracement again here. So we're going to, this time we've gone, remember we've gone from oversold to overbought. Now we're coming down into these lows and we're oversold again. So we're just going to retrace that. So this time we're going to go from the lows to the highs here. And we can see that 786 is really holding. So we need to be getting out of this trade. This is the green arrow on the false breakout stochastic here, saying you need to be thinking about getting out of this trade right now. So then also that green gives us that we want to be going long. We're almost riding the roller coaster, if you like. We're going from oversold to overbought to oversold. We're using these little fib retracements, but more importantly, we're trying to understand what's going on this stochastic, giving us some ideas for some trades. So we've pulled back. We may have used another strategy to come down and trade that short, but that pullback is a measured pullback on this 382. There's a good entry here to go short. We're getting these candles, these red arrows to go short here, and it comes. For me now, I'm seeing this higher support zone compared to this previous pivot, and we're crossing over and we're going back up again. So now we've got that false breakout dots on the top. We're looking for another, now we're going into a bullish state because we've gone from oversold back to overbought and more yellow dots on the stochastic here. So this is denoting a strong bullish trend now. So almost reversing, if you like. So again, we've gone from oversold to overbought to oversold again. Is there a long here? There was a long on this green arrow here all the way up, but now we're in that bullish trend. Now we've gone from the false breakout here from overbought to oversold to overbought to oversold again. We're looking for a long trade again now. So we're going from this higher support zone here to the highs, and we're looking for support in here. Okay. So now we've got another trading opportunity. We found support in this 618. We're looking for longs. We keep getting these green buy arrows here, which is good. What I'm looking for now, right now live, is I'm looking for another green arrow to go long, because now we've got false breakout dots here. We're in a bullish state. So we're going from oversold to overbought, and we're just using these simple fib retracements to measure the behavior of these pullbacks, combining with this false breakout stochastic to denote where we are trend wise and what sort of trades we should be looking at. So after this big move here, and we pull back on into this zone, we're looking for shorts, okay? Because previously we've got these false breakouts, we've got two down here, the bias is bearish. Yeah, we have got the one coming up here, but only one. So we take this short trade, which is fantastic. We then look and see we've got a higher support level to this one. So really, this could be changing. So we take the green arrow, we take the long here, and we go up. Beautiful. It runs out of juice and then starts to pull back down again. We get a red arrow on the false breakout on this candle here. So this is where we get out of the long, where my cursor is. Then we pull back. Now we pull back, and we've got two sets of false breakouts. We've crossed over in the oversold zone. We're getting lots of green arrows here to go long. We're finding good support in our fib retracement because we've retraced from oversold to overbought. We've had a great long trade. This red arrow down here took us out near the highs. Brilliant. We've pulled back. We're getting some 2-3 signals there to go long, which is good. If we get many more, we'll get false breakout and we'll go south again. But right now, this 618 seems to be holding. We just got to look for an entry and go in. So hopefully this helps. This is just combining a very simple tool, false breakout stochastic, using those fib retracements to measure those pullbacks and understand the direction, getting in those trades, using the arrows on the false breakout stochastic to first get in trades and then obviously get out. Hopefully this has been helpful for those traders that like to trade the stochastic.